Hello everyone, this is my 4-1 Credit Blitz from last week. First match here is Rob Dura from Team USA. I'm using a deck that might have seen in a few videos that I've done before, but I'm trying out something a little bit different and opening with Harvester first and then Scout Unit just to see if I can get a little bit more income right off the bat. Send my militants up to the top to see if they are sending anything to rush. If so, I need to, build counters, but they don't. So then I just kind of come down and scout out to make sure I can see what's happening. Thankfully, they decided to do flames to go after my militants, which leaves my bikes free to harass the harvester a little bit. And of course, they come after it with lasers, which my militants will counter fairly well. But for some reason, I decided to go after the flamers, not sure why, but we're kind of playing a ring around the rosy with my bikes and their laser troops. Their flamers cannot handle the chem buggy, which is nice. Makes the militants to go up top because that's where I thought that their laser troops were, but obviously not. Leave my chem buggy down at the bottom to charge the pad, and then continue harassing the harvester, and then have militants there to protect against any laser troops that might come out. But I was quite surprised when I got a stealth tank coming out the flame tank came out this soon. So sent the stealth tank to shoot at it. Thankfully, I was able to take the first missile. Do a little running right now. Let him charge the pad. He gets off. I get back on. Boom, boom, boom. Take him down. And then, of course, we have the second tech unit, which actually is kind of scary, but it's okay. This is exactly why I have a Banshee in my deck. And at this point, I have nobody on the Harvester, I have nobody on any of the pads, which is horrible, because then they just come in and Catalyst Missile. So I needed to kind of sneak my stealth tank down and around to snipe the Basilisk. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that, it's done. Get on the pad, start charging, and then they come in with cyborgs, which thankfully the Chuggy can do a pretty good job of. Unfortunately, my stealth tank took the brunt of it and got blown up, but I've got some militants to help clear off the cyborgs there, but then their flame tank comes in and just melts everything. But since I had somebody on the back and middle pad, it was okay because I got that second missile and the win. And of course, a Catalyst Missile at the end, because that's what we use Catalyst Missiles for. So this against OffDrop is my one loss of the event, sadly. But again, always move the Harvester away from the default position, so in case they send a rush. Open militants to scout, run into some missiles, and do a fairly good job of harassing them, so the other militants in case they try to go the other direction. And I also have 2 units on 2 different pads. Snipers come out, which I was definitely not expecting, but since the Razorback nerf, snipers have become a little bit more popular, and they're doing a really good job of blocking my militants with their missile troops. So the snipers just are decimating everything I send at them, but it's okay, I've got a Chuggy. And then, of course, the missile troops. And while my Chuggy is dealing with them, my last militant squad just dies to that stupid sniper. And then, oh look, they have a Mohawk. But it's okay, because I took out the sniper squad. Yay! Send in the stealth tank to hopefully snipe that Mohawk. Boom, boom, boom. Take that out. They've got just air superiority, and then I leave my stealth tank there like a dummy. So you can see where all the mistakes that I've made that are going to cost me this missile. And I try to grab that first missile, but unfortunately not able to do it. I don't know what I was doing with my laser troops there, but that cost me. Oh right, the snipers, duh. Trying not to get sniped. But the Mohawk snipers are a really good combination, and this entire time, I'm sure you're probably looking at my deck and yelling at me for not using a Banshee, because, that would pretty much shut down the Mohawk, and then I just come in with a Chuggy to clean up the infantry, and that would be it. But since I lost the first missile, they have tech. And look at that. It's a Titan. And again, a Banshee would be a perfect counter to a Titan, but for some reason, I decided not to build a Banshee. And oh look, a Mohawk. Another great target for a Banshee, but I just never remembered to build one, and I don't know why. Needless to say, that Titan, Mohawk, and the next sniper just... Oh look, there's my Banshee. Too little, too late, buddy. And I just kind of bypassed the Mohawk entirely. I don't know what that Banshee is doing, besides nothing. And then they have their Hammerhead to take out my Banshee, and that's pretty much game right there. Flip at the last moment. Oh, wait, not yet. Boom. And I don't get back on the... Oh, I guess I do get on the pad. Okay. And then right there, both of my units get hit by that. Ugh, that hurt. And then just sending the stealth tanks to try to take out the drone swarm, which sadly a full volley doesn't take him out. And then there's my one loss for this event. So many mistakes were made, and OffDrop wins. El Crazy Komando with a K. Same map, so I get to try to redeem myself. Again, change the default location of the harvester. Send the militants out to scout.
Unit ready.
And then, oh look, they have a machine gun squad. So let's just send my militants in. And before they even get set up, they start firing for just a few seconds. I take them down. My second militant squad is charging the pads. And I have the one militant squad sitting there just in case they come out with another MG. Then I can just boom, 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 take it out before it even sets up. It is a risk because they do have their war factory open, but then they, instead of bringing out any useful units, they just build their helipad. So I have no idea what's going on. So I'm just opening up my war factory and saving my money. They come out with Mohawk. I just send my militants onto each of the pads. The militants are tanking, fire bikes, bikes run away, get the missile, bikes come back in, another volley at the Mohawk. And that Mohawk finally takes out my militants, so they're just spamming Mohawks at this point. Which is fine, because I managed to snipe one. I've got my stealth tank. Boom, boom, boom. Took down that Mohawk. Park on that other pad. Not quite sure why I run away. But I've got two pads, they've only got one. Missile's over half charged. And their Grens are just kind of sitting there, so started sending units off on various directions, and then put my stealth tank here to block so their APC doesn't get on the pad, and they decide to have the Grens go after my bike instead of getting on the pads, and they've got nobody nowhere, and that's game right there. And our next match is against VictorII. VictorII, not quite sure which it is, but either way, match number 4. Victor goes ahead and opens with lasers to try to harvester rush me, maybe? Or maybe is it expecting vehicle opener for me? I don't know, but just go ahead and chase down his lasers. Build a second militant squad, send her on the back in case he tried to sneak behind. Then I realized that, well, my one militant squad could take it no problem, so I put it back on the pad. And then, since he didn't do anything, I decided to go with bikes to harass Harvester, because if you can get a shot or two off, it sort of incentivizes them to go after that instead. And it's a good thing I had the wheels, I had the bikes, because the Chuggy comes out, and then I was able to send another bike squad against the Chuggy. I have no idea why I left my bikes there for as long as I did. Going for the Harvester, but I want them to take out the Chuggy! Shooting at the wrong target, dude. What the heck? Come on. I know better than this. What am I doing? Ugh. Horribly done. But I mean, I got the missile, but I have no idea what my thought process is, because it's not like I'm hurting for cash. I've got over 100, I've got 180 tip at this point. I don't know. I have no idea what I was thinking. It was dumb of me, but regardless, I have my stealth tank out now because they took out one of my missile squads, or lasers rather. And I was able to chase down their harvester. What am I doing? I am such an idiot. Boom, 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 run, run, run. Stank should be used to protect my infantry against the chuggy. I am just doing everything wrong here. Like, what is my Stank doing going against laser troops? That is just ridiculous. I am totally not with it, but thankfully VictorII plays even worse than I do, so I'm able to get a win there. I totally should have lost that one. My micro was horrible. I was really dumb. Alright, final match. Baba Yaga. I'll be honest, I'm a very big anti-fan of this map. I understand why they did it this way, to kind of like, oh, if you want to protect your harvesters, you have to go up top. If you want to charge the missiles, you got to go down the bottom. So you have to make a decision. And obviously I went up top with my militants in order to scout out, see if they were sending anything against my harvester. And oh look, they did. So I made some laser troops. I'm just going to leave them there for now in case they try to double back. I don't see them coming, so I send my lasers against their harvester, see what I can do, and then, chuggy. Time to bring out, I'm assuming I make wheels, or bikes. I keep saying wheels, but I mean bikes, to go up against the chuggy. And I'm just chillaxing, letting them charge the pads. I say that as I move on and stall the pad for some unknown reason. But it's okay, I get on the other one. And now they're charging again because the chuggy took out my laser troops. Their chuggy comes in, tries to take out my militants. I'm like, nope, not gonna happen. And they decide to bring a giga cannon to an infantry fight. Odd, but I'll go ahead and blow that up. And then just leave my stealth tank, get shot at a few times, not sure why. And then, of course, try to flip the missile, and success! Wait, there it is. Okay, just needed to take out that one laser trooper. And then trying to keep my stealth tank alive. Boom, boom. I did not have a full salvo, so obviously they took it out. But it's okay, I have enough money for another one. This one I'm going to keep it alive longer because hopefully I keep it alive longer. I don't know. Run away. Don't go toward the laser troops! Dummy! Run! But thankfully their bikes are concentrating on my militants down on the right pad, and so stealth tank comes in, gets off one shot, and we come in and help the bikes finish off the chuggy. I send my own to protect my harvester. Oh look, they have another giga cannon. I guess I should probably take that out before they destroy everything I have, and look at that. That was easy. Go ahead and finish up the harvester because why not? Because everyone knows if you go for the harvester, you win rivals, right? And I have no idea why I was doing that little dance. I should have just left my stealth tank on the middle pad. But thankfully, again, Baba Yaga did a little bit worse than I did, so I was able to pull out a win. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.